Okay, so this is a two-part video. The first part, well, I was going to talk about, I don't know, just stupid things, but does anybody else like have like gear that like everybody just seems to love and it happens for them, and then when you every time you get on it, it's like, does it happen? So a couple of them for me. That UA aux box. I'm telling you, I hear people. Let me make sure record. Yeah, I hear people like record. It sounds so great. And every time I've owned like three of them. I don't know. It just never happened for me. What was that? I was writing things down. I don't know, man. There's a few of them. Let's see what else. Oh, those big Gretsch hollow bodies. Oh my God. I bought that 5420T. I just couldn't make that thing happen. And the thing too with it that I didn't like playing it. I don't know if it was just like the Bigsby with the like wooden like bridge like on the guitar like old school like that's not for me. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out there because I was just thinking about silly things. It's like that. All right. Anyway, that's not really what this video is about, but I just threw it out there. I've had a love-hate relationship with a lot of things. Also, what gear have you sold that you regret? I had a matched pair of vintage KM84s, Neumann, the pencil mics. I sold those. I think I sold them for like 22 or 2000 for the pair. This is about 10 years ago, maybe 15. I don't know. I mean, now I see them, they're like 4,500. It's crazy. Anyway, all right, enough of that. I don't know. That's not like that stuff on YouTube is not really interesting to me, but it was just funny. All right. Anyway, here we go. So we were dialing in some things, and my friend Rick Vieira, who's another rock guitar guy in California, asked, "Oh, so each time you record, do you record like two tracks? So if I'm using two mics, like a 57 and a Royer, is it on two tracks?" And the answer is yes, because my old rig, the last couple of years, my old Mac that was kind of dying, I started having all kinds of weird latency when I would try to bus, and it was intermittent latency. Sometimes it seemed like it was tracking okay, other times it was not. So I just abandoned it. For a while there, I had a mixing board that I was multing them all, and I had like 4 cabinets. It was crazy. I had an Allen and Heath. I just sold it all. I'm like, I'll just record 2 tracks, end of story. But, you know, that whole like make your decision on the fly, get your sound, and mult it and just track. I would much rather have guitar 1, guitar 2, guitar 3 than to have guitar 1A, guitar 1B, guitar 2A, guitar 2B, meaning the 2 mics. So we're going to try this. So here's a printed click track. Here are the 2 microphones. This mic right here is the 57, and the one down here is the 121. So I'm just gonna hit it. I'm doing the reamp thing, so it's gonna. And then down here we have the auxes, and we're gonna go to 1 track. So we'll see. So anyway, here you go. So here are the 2 tracks, and we are set to 128. That's usually what I work at. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can work at, I guess. Oh, I'm at 88 too. That's why. Okay, so here we go. At 88 too. I'm wondering if I messed this up. All right, I'm gonna redo this. So I'm gonna just. All right, so I'm going to redo this because I'm not sure if I got confused right there, confuzzled. So here's the tick, and here are the 2 mics straight into 57 and 121. Okay, so now let's look at it. Okay, I don't think I messed it up the first time. So there's that little bit of whatever 80, 60 samples of latency, but that's natural because it's going through a bunch of stuff. It's going through the reamp and all this. But this is what I want to see, is that if I go through the two auxes now and then bust them to one single track right here, how the difference is. And here we go. So this should, right, okay, here we go. It's weird that it's louder. I don't understand this. Oh, right, because those are each one mic. This is multing. Makes sense. Look at that. Absolutely no latency. Oh my God. It's exactly the same as if I just did them separately. Look at that. That means I can change my template. That is just a beautiful thing. And then these should sound the same. So here's this. And then here's this. All right, so there it is. There's the answer. So I no longer need need to do these separate tracks. So I could, let's say I come here and I come here and I come here and I go delete, just get rid of all the schmutz. Save, right? So these two auxes, we'll call this just mic 1, because depending on what mic it's on. There's mic 1 and mic 2, and they are unity gain, and they're importing 1 and 2, and then we would come here, let's say, and go 8 mono, and there it is. And all of these can then input bus 3, and then it would just be, whatever, G1, and then I can rename them G2, G3, G4. These are more, sometimes I just keep them as this, but sometimes I'll label it, guitar slide intro or whatever. But there it is. So this whole thing is fixed. I mean, this is really amazing. Here's the other ones that I had initially made inactive. Right, so here's your, let's do this. We'll do guitar stereos here at the end, which that's for Axe Effects or somebody has something, and then there's my bass. Wow, this is just great. So let's go, we'll make these some nice colors so you can see them. Guitar stereo, we can do kind of that. And there it is. And everything is unity. And let's see. So my auxes are together. Right, and then so there's the auxes. Yeah. And then bass is together. Okay. Well, what do you think? I mean, that's pretty cool, man. That is huge. That is huge because I don't like guitar 1A and 1B, and I like to make my decisions on the fly. I mean, yeah, just keep it simple. So, that was a stupid way to start the video, though, with the what gear doesn't make sense to you? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe I should just cut that out because that's not my scene. All right. So there's the new guitar template. So here's my 2 mics going to 8 tracks of guitar. These are stereos for, like I said, like Axe Effects, or if somebody has whatever, Kempers or Quad Cortexes. And then here is Axe Effects bass DI, which really now I would say not even Axe Effects. I mean, I could, but I need this one now. Bass Sans, because I bought a Sans amp maybe, I don't know, earlier in the year, just like an old school RBI. Man, I love that. Talk about just just working. It just works. And we'll take and put bass sands over here, add it into this, and boom. That's it. The rest of these are all not, and then there you go. So there it is. So there's now my bass and guitar template, and I can just fly it in, and boom.